Good evening. Today's been another long day, and first you're gonna get some shots from this morning when me and Michael had coffee.
30 kilometers from here, we get to go down to Auschwitz. Pretty nervous about that. I've been up all night worrying about it, thinking about it, and everything. I didn't sleep for very long. And then when I got up at like 3 o'clock and I tried to go take a shower and couldn't fit in the shower, I tried every way to get in there. I could not get in there. So, still pretty tired, I guess. And just, I don't know what to expect when I go there today. I'm still kind of numb about it, whatever. And just, like even this morning, I was just sitting there thinking about it, and just suddenly I realized, okay, like I'm only like a half-hour drive from there now, and it just got emotional already. I started crying, right? And I don't know what to expect when I go there, you know, because I wanted to go there for quite a long time and just, I don't know, just make peace and stuff, but I don't know. Okay, first off, I would like everyone to know in Canada, it's the first time I have ever seen a bidet. I experienced my first bidet. So anyway, I went to take a shower last night. I wonder if anybody can explain to me how I was supposed to get in here. See? How am I supposed to get in there? Then I tried this way, and I was squeezing around. I tried to get one leg in there, and then my ass was too big. I even got down on the floor and thought maybe I could shimmy in there somehow. Not a chance. So I got frustrated, threw my clothes in there, washed my clothes, and hung it out the window over there to dry. I should have used this phone and had him bring up a can of grease and try to grease me in there. But that's ridiculous. All I have to do is take this, move it over here, and I could get in. So anything stopping me.
We drove to Auschwitz, and I didn't know what to expect. I've been reading a little bit, watching some documentaries, but for Brother Michael it was a complete different deal, and you're gonna hear what he experienced today and his feelings.
About today? Man, that was, it was too much. I just, you know, when I first got to Auschwitz and we started going from building to building, and I knew I was in a lot of physical pain because they were making us go up and down the stairs and stuff, and there was a lot of walking. And when I was standing there, I just thought I was going to fall over because I was in so much pain. But it wasn't just the physical pain, it was the mental pain too. I've never been to a place that's so dark, and so just the death that's there is incredible. And as we went to each picture and as we went to the gas chambers and stuff, it just, and then when I look into the windows and I could see the hair of the women and just the stuff that was there, and then just the baby's clothing, you know, just little babies they killed, you know, and stuff in the chambers that they gassed. And but what really got me was when I went by this one section where they had collected all the people that were disabled, and they were sent to die right away because they couldn't work. And so all their prosthetic legs, all the crutches, canes, everything, you know. And that one really hit me bad because here I was, you know, I used to support that kind of ideology, you know, the whole Hitler ideology, and I'm covered in swastikas and everything, and then realizing that, you know, they killed so many people that were crippled and disabled, and then I just looked down at my cane, and I thought, wow, you know, if that had to be me then, they would have killed me. I would have went to the gas chambers. because I was a cripple, you know? And for some reason, I know it doesn't feel, it may not seem significant to other people, but to me, it hit me really hard. I felt they were, because I'm crippled and I'm disabled, all the time I feel like I'm useless. And it really bothers me. Like I feel really bad when someone has to put me in a wheelchair to wheel me through the airport, and I get so embarrassed and everything, you know, and I feel useless. And then when I looked in there today and I realized that Hitler had all these people gassed because they were disabled, because they were useless to him, you know? And I looked at my cane and I'm like, wow, like, that was just weird. And then like, seeing all the baby's clothing and all the things, like all the suitcases and all these artifacts, I just couldn't do it no more, man. Like, and you were there, you see, I was forcing myself to do every one of those buildings, and I wanted to do every single building in there. But then, you know, the other guy, Michael, that was with us, he said, if you want, we can stop. And you were there, and I said, I can't stop, I have to keep going, because I felt like I owed them my pain, my physical pain and my mental pain. For me to sit there at all and complain about the pain that I'm in, knowing what they went through there, how they starved them, and then threw them in, you know, tricked them to go into the shower and gassed them all and that. For me to sit there and complain about my pain, the least I can do is not complain about my pain and walk through all those buildings, you know. But then when we were on that fourth building there or whatever, I just had a breakdown, and mentally I couldn't take it no more. And after I had the breakdown there, I thought that, okay, I'm ready to go to the next building. And then when we got downstairs and I seen all the other stuff and that, and then we got outside, and when I sat in a wheelchair for a minute to take a rest, I just really felt on my heart that God was like, you're done, you know? So it's okay, you don't have to go any further. And I just couldn't. I felt so numb inside. I just so ashamed of myself, you know? And people think that, you know, that my racism came from crews and that I was involved with, gangs and stuff like that. It didn't come from that. I was hurt many years ago. I don't want to share on camera here, but I explained to you last night, I told you how somebody had hurt me many years ago, and that's what made me have some hate. But that hate grew, and when I became involved with people who had that same ideology, then my hate grew, you know? And today, just, I feel so ashamed, you know? And I have a friend, my little buddy Jacob, and you know, back in Canada, and he's a Polish guy. You know, I always joke around, he's a really good kid. And Jacob, if you're watching this, I want you to know something, buddy. I'm so sorry what your people went through, I'm telling you. Yeah, I'm so sorry to see what your people went through. And please tell your dad. I want to go back right now and just apologize to every Polish person and every Jewish person I've ever met, you know. And I just want to go hug every black person I've ever hated, and, you know, everything I've ever insulted or cursed on, or anybody that wore a turban on their head that I yelled at or cursed on. Like, I can't believe I hated, I believed in this stuff. I had no idea. I didn't know nothing. I had no education. I had no idea what was happening over there. Nothing. I just thought I was some big man being tough, going around with swastikas on me. Look at me, I'm something special, you know. Nah, be afraid of me. I'm a big white guy with swastikas, you know. Stupidity, man. You know what? There's a lot of people out there that hate on me and stuff. There's people might even say that I'm full of it. I don't even care, you know what, man? I know what's on my heart. I know what I had to go through there today, and I just know. You know what, I still have a lot of growing to do. I have a lot of things to deal with in my life. But today was just huge for me. It was a huge step. Just in being more honest with myself as well, you know? I'm just reaching a new level of honesty in my own life. And I want people to know, man, like, if you feed into that ideology and you have no idea what it's about, I really strongly advise you educate yourself. And if a book doesn't do it for you and the internet doesn't do it for you, you save up your dollars and you fly over here and you walk to those gas chambers. And if it doesn't change your life, then there's no hope, because you can't go in there and not be changed in your heart. To look at, I thought genocide was just a word, you know? And you read about it and stuff like that, but to actually go there and see where it happened and stand on that ground and the smells there, the smells of, you can smell the death. It's one dark place, man. I can't really say much more about it. It's just...
Well, right now we're in a hotel in, I don't remember the name of this place, but in the Czech Republic, and we decided to change a little bit of the schedule so we can rest, because it's important to rest. So we're gonna do the long drive into drive, so we're gonna be able to take care of our bodies and fellowship, pray, and yeah, today was a life-changing day. Not only for Michael, but for me and Sebastian too. We saw things we never could have imagined. That, yeah, what happened there was horrible, but we live today, and it is what it is. And let's not forget the victims and what happened, because that's how mean we people can be. But tomorrow is a new day, so God bless you all.